Members of the royal family have extremely diaries, packed with engagements, charity work and overseas visits. While most of these go off without a hitch and are just part of their day-to-day, others earn themselves a firmer place in history. One moment that did just this, and some argue changed the way the royals approached forever, was Princess Diana's landmark trip to New York in February 1989. The trip, which was recently recreated for Netflix's The Crown, saw the late princess visit underprivileged children, meet AIDS patients at a hospital in Harlem, and attend a gala dinner. Her open and tactile approach ultimately worked to break down barriers and make royals seem more normal, something the next generation still do. The princess's arrival on Concorde was hotly anticipated, and crowds of people gathered to get a glimpse of the royal, who was just 27 at the time. Please like and subscribe to the channel. The day after she landed in New York, the princess visited the Henry Street settlement on the Lower East Side with Matilda Cuomo, the former First Lady of New York. Later that day, she paid a visit to FAO Schwartz toy store and was snapped playing with some British-themed toys, including a Thomas the Tank Engine. Following an evening gala on the previous night, Diana made her iconic visit to the AIDS unit of Harlem Hospital. The princess, who was passionate about reducing the stigma that surrounded AIDS, was so moved seeing the patients that she unexpectedly picked up and hugged a 7-year-old patient. The Los Angeles Times reported on the historic visit, with the publication revealing how Diana met the young boy who was standing in the hospital corridor with his nurse and stopped to ask him, "Are you very heavy?" The paper wrote of the event. For 2 or 3 minutes, the worlds of poverty and plenty were united as the princess and the patient stood in the hallway, the little boy's head on Diana's shoulder, his arms around her neck. With a sad smile, the princess finally put him down. Diana's open quality is something that many experts have used as the pinpoint of the moment the royal family began to change its approach, a tactic which is particularly seen in the likes of the Prince and Princess of Wales. Diana's biographer, Andrew Morton, also made this assessment about Prince Harry when he spoke to the Mirror's podcast Pod Save the King. He said, "Prince Harry wasn't as a natural, he and his wife have got charisma, and there is no denying that." He continued, "And when I see Harry kneeling down with his arm around some kid, I am just watching Diana. It transports you back 25, 30 years. She marked a turning point in the way the royal family behaved, and through her behavior helped to modernize and make more human the royal family. So it wasn't big handbags, white gloves and standoffish. It was more touchy-feely than it had ever been in the past. So she made the royal family more relevant to modern times." Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel